Welcome back to the channel. My name is Level Up. Today I'm going to show you how to do the secret Bull King's armor questline in Black Myth Wukong in chapter 5. So make sure you leave that like, you hit that subscribe button if this guide helps you, and let's get straight into it. First of all, we're going to head from the Ashen Pass 1, and this is going to be the first location that you actually come to where you get to meet this Bull King servant. So you're going to follow me in this direction and you're going to defeat some enemies in this area, as well as defeat the Bull King servant, and you should start the quest line from there. So to our left is where you will see him. You want to speak to him and drain all of the dialogue. Once this has been done, then you should be able to then head to the next stage of this quest, and he's talking about 5 elemental carts. So what you're going to do is run up this footpath. Most of these carts you will see during the quest line, but there is a secret one that you're definitely going to miss. So follow me up this path and there's going to be a cart here. So these are super easy. Take these out as quickly as you can. Make sure that you have got equipped the fire mantle in this place. It's going to help you massively. So then you're going to come to this location afterwards during the quest. Follow the story. You'll eventually come to this area, and this is going to be the location you're going to find the second cart at. So I'm just going to lead you to the directions that we need to go. So follow along and you should get there pretty quickly. So as we get to this passageway, you're going to see that there's going to be a second cart. So this second cart is going to teach you essentially close quarters combat with these carts, and it's going to benefit you later on down the line because you're going to need it when you fight the bigger boss. So we're going to head over to the Emerald Hall next. Once we are at this location, you should enter a cinematic. So you might be at a different point currently than I am here, but if you want to just follow me to the exact route, jump back to the shrine and follow me to this route, and it should show you exactly where you are, so at least that way you don't lose your bearings. Make sure you do go to that throne area and collect that brew though. That brew is very good for this stage of the game. So let's go to the next location that you need to go. Remember, we should have spoken to the ox thing already and drained all of his dialogue, and this is definitely important before we get to this area. So follow along and I'll show you exactly where to go. So as we get up here, we're going to then see our third card that we need to defeat, and there's also going to be that bull ox thing trying to take it out as well. So I would use the pluck of many to help you do this. Once you've defeated him, drain all your dialogue once more, and then this will lead you to the next stage of the quest line. So we're going to go from the Ashen Pass 3, and you're going to follow me in this direction just so we can go to the next shrine point, just to help you find the location that you need to go, because it is a little bit confusing, because if you go straight on, you're going to go straight to the final boss and you might miss this area. So follow me and I'll show you exactly where to go. So just up ahead is going to be the next shrine that you're going to need to rest at. So this is going to be the cooling slope, and you are going to want to make sure you are fully optimized before you head on forwards, because the boss up here is very, very tricky, especially if you haven't learned the way that this guy fights. You're going to want to make sure that you can do a decent amount of damage, use that fire mantle, and also make sure that you're utilizing the pluck of many. It's going to help you massively in this boss fight. One thing I will suggest is trying to get behind him. Be careful of his attacks though, because if he does hit you when he is trying to do an attack from behind, then it's going to do a decent amount of damage. But I found his weak spot is from behind him. So as soon as you do that, you then get the Churros Flame Orb. But then you're going to come over to him right here, and you're going to see the oxes on the floor. He's going to speak. He's going to have a dramatic cinematic. And then once this scene has completed, you will then be able to access the secret area. So this is pretty cool. And that isn't just it either. Once you get through to the secret area, there is many bosses and many different things that you're going to have to defeat. So once more, make sure you are fully optimized, because this can be a tricky location. So as soon as we have gone on through, you're going to follow me in this direction, and you're going to get yourself a really good medicine recipe. So follow me forward and I'll show you where to pick this up. You might miss it first time around if you're not looking hard enough. So in this chest right here is going to be a very cool recipe that you definitely don't want to miss. This is going to be something that you will utilize definitely in the later game, or maybe new game plus. So as soon as you've got that, follow me forward and I'll show you where the next shrine spawn is, and this is going to help you then navigate your way around this secret location. So once we are at this shrine point, then we're going to venture on forward just a little bit further down, and then we'll begin one of the boss battles in this area. So follow me down and I'll show you where to go. So as you jump on down here, a cinematic will happen, and do you remember that really annoying ball that you had to probably dodge out of the way of before? Well, this is going to be the boss that you have to defeat, but it isn't as hard as it was when you're running up that hill. This is going to be super easy, and it's probably one of the easiest boss battles in the secret location. You get some good rewards out of it, and you also get one of the portraits as well. But you then are going to want to follow me in this area, and we're going to get some more secret loot that you can get from this location. So it's definitely something that you don't want to miss out on. So as we approach this area, you're going to find another shrine location. So you're going to want to rest up, and this next area isn't too difficult. You should easily be able to do this, but there is going to be some good materials that you don't want to miss. So as you are at the cave depths, you're going to turn around and follow me in this area. There's going to be a bunch of these rhino monk things that can do a decent amount of damage, but we're going to use Cloud Step because there is going to be an item to our left that you definitely want to open. So let's go to this chest, open this up. At least this way they don't bother us and we can collect it nice and simple. So at this point I was debating, should I even do it? Should I just keep going forward and just ignore these? But then I saw the boss, well, the mini boss just up ahead, one of these spirits, and I wanted to take him out. So heavily suggest that you do take him out because some of the items that he does drop are pretty cool. And I do like the side perks that you get. Also, you have a chance of getting a white seashell waist chain from this little bosses or little enemies that are in this area. And then you'll also be able to pick up the bull governor. So now heal yourself up and follow me on forwards and we'll find the final boss in this location. And you got to be ready for this area because this boss is so powerful and can pack a punch. So definitely make sure that you are optimized before you go on down. So there's a reason why there's a shrine location right here, and this is because the boss is just up ahead. Like I said, it does a massive amount of damage, but once you've done that, you should then be able to craft the Bull King's armor and also be able to craft an upgrade for your staff. So if this guide did help you, please make sure that you leave that like, you hit that subscribe button. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one.